everybody, it's Tia from Tia's Goods and Gadgets, and I am back with another product review. Let's get into it. All right, so today I will be reviewing the Cricut Maker 3. This is not the most up-to-date Cricut, as that is the Cricut Maker 4, but this one is superior in my opinion for many reasons. There's a lot of reviews that compare the 3 and the 4, and a lot of them do say that the 3 does cut a little bit deeper than the 4 and is slightly faster. The 4 does come with more starter materials, so if that's something that you're interested in, that's something to think about. But overall, I really do love the Cricut Maker 3. I started my Cricut journey using the Explorer and the Explorer Air models. And so I came from that line to the Maker model, and I will never go back. Maker is definitely the way to go, and I'll just share some of my favorite reasons why. I'm also going to demonstrate a cut so you can see how the Maker cuts using cardstock. Okay, so the Explorer models typically have a button that you would hit to open the Cricut up. This one is just flawless. Pull it, and it has a wonderful display for you. And just like old models, it does have something to hold your tools, not only on the side, but also down below as well. It also has awesome holder here that you can put your tablet or just paper that you're using, whatever you want, it can hold right here. Another thing I love about the Cricut Maker is you can swap out different blades for different types of cutting, embossing, engraving, perforating, just whatever you want to do. There's so many different blades. So to change out your blade, you're going to just open up the side with the blade, and they just come right out like so. And then you can just change it in for another blade. Or if you wanted to do writing or tracing, you could use a pen. There's lots of different types of pens, but Cricut also has their own line of pens, and that would just go in B side. And it's just super easy to pop it right in there, close it down, and then it can write a whole fancy letter in beautiful cursive or whatever font that you want. And it looks very professional, and it looks really nice with these felt pens. And they have other lines of pens as well. One of the best things about Cricut is there's so many different tools and materials that you can purchase just depending on the type of project that you want. So that's everything from your mats, which are going to be your blue, green, or purple, which is going to tell you if it's a firm mat with really, really heavy stickiness or a lighter mat. And that does matter depending on the type of project that you're doing. If you're using a delicate material, you definitely want something lighter compared to firmer. Then there's all kinds of other things like transfer tape, which you would need to transfer from your mat to the project you're making. There's thousands of different kinds of vinyl, premium vinyl, temporary vinyl, iron-on vinyl, you name it, they probably have it. And then you have tools as well. So things that are gonna scrape stuff off your mat, help you adhere things onto your transfer tape, or your weeding tool, which is gonna help you get materials off the mat. When I demonstrate how to cut, I'll also demonstrate how to use the weeding tool in a moment here. I also really love that the Cricut is compatible with other materials. If you wanted to buy a less expensive version of a weeding tool at your local craft store, you could do so, and it would still be compatible with the machine. So it's very versatile in that way. So I'm going to demonstrate how to use the Cricut when it's cutting. And I'm going to do so by cutting a happy birthday card. I already have it in my Cricut design space ready to go, and I just have to load it and put it in. So I will start that demonstration now. There's different size mats that you can use, but I'm using the 12 by 24. This is a little excessive for the project that I have. However, I just really like the movement and having a lot of space for my project. All the mats come with this protective film. Don't lose that. So for my project, I'm going to do a purple happy birthday cutout. I'm just gonna line it up exactly how I have it lined up in my Cricut design space. It's a really good idea to give yourself excess room on either side of your project, the left-hand side, the top, and the right-hand side. Just room for error. It's just a really good idea. So I'm ready to make it. So I'm gonna tell my Cricut to make it. It's gonna ask me if I want it on a mat. I'm gonna say yes, and I'm gonna tell it it's a 12 by 24 mat. These two are gonna talk to each other. The Cricut design space and the Cricut are gonna talk to each other in order to create your design. So it's very vital that you have a good working tablet or computer or a phone that will operate. So now it's gonna ask me what kind of material I'm using, and I'm gonna tell it cardstock. It has so many different materials in the design space, which makes this process way easy. Now it's gonna ask me if I'm ready to cut. So over here on the Cricut, it's flashing, and when I do load it in, I'm gonna push that to load the mat in. And once it's loaded and the Cricut's happy with what I have put on the mat, then the play sign will be flashing to tell me it's time to cut. So let me demonstrate that now. Okay, so I've lined the mat up with the two barrier sides. It's underneath the roller. It's in a good position. And now I'm gonna tell it to feed. It's gonna feed it right into the Cricut. Also on the back of the Cricut here, you're gonna see the mat go in all the way through the back. It's gonna come back through here. And now I'm ready to cut. I'm gonna bring a close-up to show you the cut as it's doing the cut. Another thing I love about the Cricut design space is it's gonna let me know that it's on its second cutting pass right now, and it's gonna tell me the progress of how much longer it has, which is such a great feature. Okay, so now that it has cut, see our beautiful design? We're then gonna take our Cricut utensils. This is a weeder. And I'm gonna take the letters out, and I'm just gonna demonstrate really quickly how that would work. Just outline it and pull it right up. And this is the overall design. So this did exactly what I wanted it to do. It took the letter outlines and then it took the cake outlines. And then I'm just gonna put it right on my background and make a really cute birthday card and personalize the inside, and it just took a few seconds. And that's just a basic cut from the Cricut, but this machine can do so many other things with different materials as well. Overall, I definitely give the Cricut a 10 out of 10. Any Cricut does amazing, but the Maker 3 is by far my favorite and is the one that I'll be using for the foreseeable future. The link to the Cricut Maker 3 is in the description below. It'll also take you to my Amazon storefront. If you liked today's product, go ahead and click on that link and check it out. And if you liked today's review, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.